Hey guys, welcome to the beautiful northern Catskills on a beautiful late sunny winter day. I thought a training video on the mountains would be nice for a change. My previous videos using my trainer focus on basic beginner skills for both skiing and snowboarding. But the fact that it allows so much movement and so much freedom of movement in all directions, including lifting up, almost anything is possible. Today I wanted to try some more advanced movements to demonstrate I'm not a pro skier and have not worked on these movements in the past, and I just found some videos that I figured would be appropriate and try them out on my board. Let's see how they work. The first skill is called heel and toe presses. So basically what you're doing is you're shifting your weight back on either the heel of the board, the tail of the board, or the toe, and lifting up the other side of the board. So for example, you're getting back on the heel or the tail end, and you're lifting up the toe. So you're bending the back, you're keeping the back knee straight, and you're bending the front knee to lift the board up, and vice versa. Leaning on the toe side, and you're bending the heel side and lifting that side of the board up. Now in the past, you've probably seen that I had Velcro attachments. I applied some fixed bindings to make it a little easier to lift the board up, because previously when I had the Velcro attachments, the board would come loose, and it was mainly for safety purposes, but this makes it a lot more realistic and easier to do some of these skills. So once you're able to do those toe and heel presses, then what you could do is hop back and forth from one to the other. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. You can even try toe grab or heel grab and a toe grab. Now the second skill or exercise is, once you can do those toe and heel presses, it makes what's called ollies and nollies a little easier. So this is where you're in either a toe or a heel press, and you're lifting the board all the way up off the ground. So you're in a toe press, and what you do is you explode up and then straight down. Same thing in a toe press. You bend your knees and you lift up and then straight down. You're on the heel, straight up and down. Alright, the next skill, it's just simple spinning. So when you're on a mountain, this is a little bit easier because you're using the momentum of the mountain propelling you down to help you to spin. So it's not quite the same, but if you can do it in a stationary position, it'll probably make it a lot easier if you're on the hill. So you get into a good position with your hips and your knees flexed, and you start to initiate turn, and go all the way around. And you can do this in both directions. Obviously, if you're on the hill, you can string those turns together and just continue going indefinitely. You can't do that in a stationary position because you're using your own power to do this spin, and you can only get around so far. You can continue going around, but it's not as smooth and as fluid. Now the next skill, the next trick or exercise is what's called the shifting. So essentially you're heading in one direction, you rotate your hips opposite your shoulders, and your board's heading in the opposite direction. but you're continuing on forward down the hill. So essentially, you're using the shifter to slow down your speed, but the trajectory of the board is the same. You're going down the hill. You start out with shorter movements, work your way up all the way to 180 degrees. And what you're doing is you're shifting your hips opposite your shoulders. So one disclaimer, as in the past, you're in a stationary position, so you're not able to do on a training board like this, wide sweeping turns and movements, S-turns and carving. But the movements and the techniques are essentially the same. If you can do them here, you're preparing yourself, your muscles, your balance, and your strength to be able to do them on the mountain, which is what you want to do eventually, is follow up your training with the actual activity on the mountain. But there will be additional skills and tricks that I'll try and I'll demonstrate. For example, since we're not able to do wide sweeping turns, when you get to hills or bumpy terrain or moguls, you actually want to do shorter and sharper turns. So the board is actually well suited for that. So tell me what you think. Leave some comments and let me know what you think if something like this were available, if you think people would be interested. So goodbye from now, from the Catskills, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Concepts that appear in this video are popular in the sport of snowboarding and taught in a variety of existing educational videos and are not meant to be portrayed as my own. I merely use existing training techniques to demonstrate these skills and apply them to my trainer.